Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Burbank High School, the SAISD. Medina Valley getting set to take on the Burbank Bulldogs. The Panthers come in 0-3 on the regular season, trying to get that first win here tonight against Burbank. I'm Jared Lucky along with Maury Stein, Dwayne Garza, our cameraman. And Maury, it's not going to be any easier tonight against a very good Burbank quarterback. He's highly touted in the city. He leads the city in total yards, and he's going to be a handful for the Panther defense tonight.
Yes, he is. And Burbank comes in at 2-1 for the season. And, you know, we talked a little bit with Coach Britt last night, and you just summed it all up, Jared, in one word. We've got to stop their quarterback. He is definitely the best player on the field for the Bulldogs, and if the Panthers can limit him, we got a good chance. We were told earlier when we started setting up that the Panthers are going to have a spy on the quarterback, and that's going to fall on the shoulders of Connor Crisp. He's going to be imaging him no matter where he goes on the field. And, Jared, that's a tough task. And I think you have one of the better Panther defenders that you could have doing that job, because we've seen him. He actually got the hit of the game, even running back a punt. So it is what it is. The Panthers are trying to get their first win of the 2024 campaign. And what an evening that would be if the Panthers could pull that feat off against a Burbank team that is finally, with the coach there, reaching their potential. It's finally his players that he's brought up through the freshman all the way up to now. And talking to him before the game, he seemed pretty excited about this game, pretty excited about the bunch, and pretty excited about facing the Medina Valley Panthers.
Yeah, and exciting night. You know, it's Thursday night here for a ball game. It's hot. It's hot in the press box, but it's starting to cool off.
Oh, come on.
Outside.
It was only 90 degrees when we stepped in.
And it still is. And we're going to take a break to recognize some of the sponsors, and then we'll be back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction. And we will continue here in just a moment.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposals, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to SAISD. Medina Valley getting ready to take on the Burbank Bulldogs. And we are on the visitor side here in the visitors press box. The camera looks like everything's going to work well. We'll have maybe a little issue down in that far end zone, what you're looking at right now, because there is a partition in between the windows here, and it's a problem. But we should be able to get you almost the whole field here that you're looking at now.
There may be a little bit of a glare through the camera until the sun
kind of goes
sets
down
a little bit behind their bleachers, because we can't open the windows.
No, he's got it open. No, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it open.
Because in here, if we open, it's going to fall on somebody.
Yeah, no, these windows.
Head.
This is a press box that was built like in '84 probably, and it shows. So both teams getting ready to come out on the field here any moment. As the Panthers and the Bulldogs and Maury, we're going to have a new, different starting quarterback here tonight. We've been told it's going to be Xavier Gonzalez, who was quarterback the last couple of years also. He came up as a freshman when Michael Newton got hurt, and he's going to be the starter here this evening. First time this year at the quarterback position, and the Panthers just, trying to change something up here to try to get a win.
Well, and both teams wearing the same colors. Medina Valley, Jared, looks like they're coming out in all of their
all white,
but you usually give that. I'll let you give that when the game starts. But changing a couple things around, as you mentioned, and not that Michael Newton has done a bad job, just trying to see if you can install somebody else in there and maybe get a little bit of momentum coming off of an 0-3 start.
Yeah.
And just trying to change stuff up.
Yeah, and, we'll see what happens here tonight. And, Maury, I think one of the big keys for the Panthers is going to be protecting the football. The last few games they've turned the ball over. They've fumbled the ball a lot has been the issue, and fumbling snaps and things like that, fumbling exchanges, pitches. It hasn't been hits that have jarred the ball loose. It's been
self-inflicted.
Yes, exactly. And those are things that have to change here tonight. We got kind of sloppy last week with some pre-snap penalties and things like that we hadn't seen in previous weeks. Those are all things that are going to have to get corrected here if they want to come out with a win tonight.
Well, Jared, and you and I both know, Josh, that the Panthers could very easily be 2-1 instead of 0-3. I think the Panthers were a better team against Leander Glenn.
Yes.
I think the Panthers were changing punches with Bernie Champion after they spotted him 21 points because of the turnovers. Bernie Champion never stopped Medina Valley. Medina Valley stopped Medina Valley. Could easily be 2-1. Now, I will say last week, Panthers just faced a better team.
Yeah, no, Bernie.
The Greyhounds are for real.
Yeah, they are. They're a good football team, and they showed it. And the score was a lot closer than what they could have had it been if they wanted to. I feel like they kind of started running the ball a little bit. They kind of put some second-string guys in all second half last week, but they're a for-real football team. But this team here tonight in Burbank, they have a very good quarterback. It's going to be up to the Panthers to try to contain him, try to get them in some third and long situations and force them to throw the ball. And when that happens, you have got to be able to key on the quarterback. We mentioned having a spy on him. They're going to have to contain him. He's going to get yards. You've got to keep him from making chunk plays. You can't allow the 20, 30, 40-yard plays downfield. You can't allow the 74-yard touchdown pass like we saw Bernie get in, one play. They scored 2 touchdowns in about 2.5 minutes. You can't allow that against this team. You can't get down 21 points again and try to come back. You got to be in this football game from the start.
I agree. And, Jared, I think the keys to the Panthers on offense, feed the ball to number 15, Zendejas, because he is running hard. And I also heard that number 43, Des Wright,
the young
man they moved up last week.
And he had a touchdown last week.
Is going to see more action, too. And that's only a positive because that's a heck of a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, it is. He had a 33-yard touchdown run last week, and he runs hard as well. And we are going to take a break for the national anthem and come back with all the play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in a moment.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. On new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab. Posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados. Or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1 year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville. Or at npchevy.com.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Welcome back here to SAISD as we're ready to get this ball game started. Burbank won the toss and deferred, and the Panthers are going to get the ball.
They're set up like they're going to expect an onside kick. And there it goes.
And they do onside it.
It goes off of Panther.
Well, they squib it basically along. And it's picked up by, looks like number 5 for the Panthers, coming near side up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Got a man to beat, lowers his shoulder, and he's taken down by the kicker. That was number 5 on the return for the Panthers, Brody Rips. And they were set up for an onside kick, and Maury, the sun is right in our face.
It is.
And it's very hard to see.
And Jared, that's what you got to do when you got to play like that. You run north and south, not east and west. Rips took it, got to the sidelines, Jared. He was one player away from busting that all the way for a touchdown.
Kevin Hernandez was the kicker, and he was the person who made the tackle, because if he wasn't there, Rips would have had a touchdown. But the Panthers get great field position to start. It'll be 1st and 10 for Medina Valley from their own 40-yard line, or from the Burbank 40-yard line. As soon as that sun goes down behind the press box on the far side of the field, we will be a lot happier.
Absolutely.
And I think there was a flag down on the play. But nobody's marked anything or signaled anything yet.
Well, he picked up a flag, but they got us. The sticks are off. They got us on the 45-yard line. The chain gang is not right.
Well, no, they're spotted the ball on the 35. And it's.
But I know, but the chain gang is set on the 45.
No, they're set. Yeah. They're set on the 35 for the ball mark is where the chain marker is. And Medina Valley's on the 40. So they got everything all screwed up. Now they're moving. So they'll move the Panthers to the 36-yard line is where they'll start. 1st and 10 at the Burbank 36.
That had to have gone against Burbank because I think Rips went out around the 45,
he did.
didn't he?
I still never saw a signal.
I didn't hear the announcer say anything either.
So Gonzalez under center, and he's going to sneak it right away, right up the middle, and he's going to get a few yards down to the 33-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Ryan Vasquez on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Big defensive end. He's a senior.
Xavier Gonzalez, number 0, junior quarterback in there. Zendejas is the lone back for the Panthers. They send a receiver out to the left. They'll send Rips in motion right to left. Takes a snap, hands it. Zendejas makes a cutback, gets across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Should be 3rd and about 2.
Eric Govea on the stop for the Bulldogs.
So 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball at the 28-yard line. Zendejas the lone back again. Panthers with both of their receivers tight to the formation on this side. Rips goes in motion. Pitches Zendejas right side, cuts it up. He's going to get the 1st down. He gets across the 25 down to about the 22, 23-yard line. Good run by Zendejas, and the Panthers pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, great run. Good hole there open. Vasquez once again on the stop along with number 34, Diego Blevins.
So they get down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. One wide receiver out to the left. Zendejas still the back. Gonzalez under center. Rips in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires left side. Complete. With some room to run. Gallion to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Medina Valley.
Great block out there on
yes.
the edge by Brody Rips. Gallion caught a little swing pass out of the backfield. Not a swing pass, but just
a hitch route.
A hitch route, and Jared takes it to the house untouched. But that doesn't happen unless number 5 gets that key block on the cornerback. Great job. Great play calling. That is what you like to see.
And Gallion showed he's got more speed than what you'd think he does because he outran someone to the end zone there.
Great execution for the Panthers.
This is Keir for the extra point. And a false start against the Panthers on the try.
Jared, is that the first lead for
Yes.
Medina Valley all year?
Yes, it is.
And it was all set up by a great return on the kick by Rips. And a big 3rd down run, got Panthers the 1st down, and then a pass from Gonzalez to Gallion for the touchdown.
So a 20-yard try here on the illegal procedure. The kick is up, and it is good. So your score with 9:52 to play in the first quarter, Medina Valley 7, Burbank nothing. And Maury, what a good start for the Panthers. And like you said, it was the return by Rips that set all that up.
Great job by Medina Valley, setting the tone here early. And, Jared, that is what the Panthers needed right there. A little momentum, carrying it. Let's see if the defense, which hasn't been that bad, they've just faced some pretty stout teams. Let's see if they can handle the quarterback for Burbank tonight. That is going to be the challenge.
Yes, it is.
And this kickoff is sponsored by
Hernandez Tire and Automotive. And I think we're having some buffering issues again, and that's so weird because the hotspot speed test was amazing a while ago. And if that is the problem, I just don't understand it. I know no one said anything, but I know that there's some issues going on there. And our hotspot is a new one. It's different. It's upgraded. And there's a kickoff, high end-over-end kick that will go into the end zone for a touchback. And hopefully we will be able to
remedy that problem.
Yes. Let me see if I can try to fix this. And the first play goes up the middle for a couple of yards. Good stop by the defense.
Scullert, Hopkins, and Vallejo on the stop for Medina Valley. Just a basic quarterback keeper there for the Bulldogs. Give him 2 yards on the carry. Picked. Oh, wow.
Almost
Number
intercepted.
7, Stanton. Almost. He had jumped that route, and just a good job by the offensive guy to reach his hand in there, or Stanton has a pick 6.
And I think we're doing good again here now. We'll try to keep everything updated here. But everything looks like it's working good. We'll see. And here looking to throw, fires right side. That's complete up to the 30, 31. He's going to have a first down across the 35. And a first down for Burbank. So the Panthers had him in 3rd and long, Maury, and they managed to get the first down on the pass play.
Yeah, Suazo Vega on the stop for Medina Valley. It's hard to see right now into the glare of the sun. Connor Crisp on the stop there for Medina Valley after a 5-yard gain.
Out of the shotgun, looking to throw under pressure from the backside, rolling right, looking to throw, fires deep downfield. He has a man, and it's incomplete. Overshot him. He was open down the far sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, Jared, if he just keeps running, he has a better chance. But he tried to backpedal and catch that ball, and it just sailed over his head. Good job by the quarterback to try to extend that play with his legs.
Yeah, and Garcia, Roman Garcia is their quarterback, number 15, as he comes back to the line of scrimmage here.
What are they
The
marking
personal
off a
foul
penalty?
against the Panthers.
Wow, did we rough the passer? Did we hit the quarterback late? Because I didn't see anything downfield. I was watching the pass. Wow, that's a big play. Took away a 3rd down and 5. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 43 or 44.
Yeah, on the Panther 44. We'll see if that'll help things up. I'm changing
Oh, they're
some
saying
settings.
that somebody threw a forearm is what the official just signaled to Coach Britt.
As they look to the sideline for the play call here, it's going to be first and 10. Ball at the 44, Medina Valley. Out of the shotgun, they send a man in motion. Going to run it himself, Garcia, up the middle, and he's going to get to about the 39, or make it the 41-yard line. Picks
Viejo
up
on the
3.
stop for Medina Valley. Little swing pass broken up out there on the end. They're going to throw a flag on Vallejo. And, wow, that was just good coverage there. Why can't things just work?
We're back here, and we'll see if this fixes things here. We're trying to fix this, but our hotspot is new, and it's upgraded, and everything was working great earlier as far as the signal and –
2 personal foul penalties on Medina Valley. Had the ball at the 25-yard line. False start, legal procedure for the Bulldogs. That's going to move it back to 1st and 15 from the 31.
They send a man in motion. High snap. Garcia pulls it down, looking to run right side. Cuts it up. He's going to get to about the 37, make it the 27-yard line. And it's going to bring up 2nd down at about 12.
Riley Blythe on the stop for the Panthers. Blythe along with Matthew Pruitt.
Looking to throw again. Right side, fires it out, swing pass. Oh, and he gets run over.
Oh, they're throwing it.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to throw a flag on that. He was falling down, and I think it's because he laid his shoulder into his helmet. But nonetheless, that shouldn't be a penalty.
Well, what is he supposed to do? He was just trying to make the tackle. He actually pulled off and just hit him with his shoulder. And they're going to get another personal foul. That's 3 personal fouls on this drive to extend it for the Bulldogs. Jared, that just looked like a great play.
Yeah.
They're still talking about it on the sideline. And they're waving the flag off, Jared, so no penalty on Medina Valley, and I think that's a good call. It's going to bring up a 3rd down now and 11.
7:41 to go in the first quarter still. We're still trying to get all this situated with the lag. We know that it's dragging. They try to get the play in from the sideline. They're going to have 4 wide receivers out here to the left. And a timeout taken by Burbank.
Do we have a sponsor for the timeouts, too?
Yeah, Peerless Equipment is the sponsor for the timeouts.
Want to thank Peerless Equipment. Been a long-time sponsor of Medina Valley Athletics. They had 4 receivers out here to the near side, Jared. I was anxious to see what kind of pass patterns they were going to have. If they were going to send 2 or 3 of them deep and have one of them just stay and catch a little shallow pass, take the defenders downfield. I think that's why the timeout was called. Try to set up for that configuration there on the offense. $7:41 to go here in the first quarter. Medina Valley took their opening possession and scored. It is 7-0. First possession for the Bulldogs. They have been aided by 2 15-yard penalties called on Medina Valley.
And so on 3rd down and 10, Garcia looking to throw, drops back, steps up, fires right side into double coverage. It's picked off. Oh, almost picked off. It was dropped at the goal line by a Panther defender, but the play was knocked away. I think that's number 40. It's hard to see the front of his jersey there.
24.
Is that
like
Warren?
Jacob Warren on the nearly a slam dunk, trash can dunk.
Yeah. And they're going to go for it on 4th down and 10.
I really don't know where he was throwing it. The guy was double covered. Really good out there on the edge.
He was, and they're going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th and 10. High snap, bats it down, has it, rolling right, being chased, under pressure, fires on the run, he just throws it away. And that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Panthers will take over on possession. Good job by the Panther defense. They overcame 2 personal foul penalties, almost a third.
But they conferred together and waved the flag off.
Yes.
Or the Panthers, well, I'm not too sure that Burbank would have went for it 30 yards down the field, that they got aided on the personal fouls. But great job by the Panther defense. We almost saw a turnover, and I see the trash can down there, and I'm waiting for that part. So let's see what the Panthers can do here on their second possession.
As Gonzalez sends a man in motion, they're going to pitch it out to Wright, who's going to run the football for the first time, and he gets hit by a couple of defenders and taken down right away for no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
That was number 10 on the stop there. Urza Maez for the Bulldogs.
Takes a snap. Fumble. Ball's loose. And it's picked up by Burbank, and they will take over possession with 6:42 to go, and the Panthers give it away here on their own 26-yard line.
James Luna on the fumble recovery. And, Jared, it looked like there was confusion in the backfield as Gonzalez turned to the far side and everybody else went to the weak side and got the ball knocked out of his hands. So somebody went the wrong direction on that one. So the first turnover of the game, unfortunately, goes against the Panthers.
So the Panthers, on the first play, they try to run it. He's going to lose about 3 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14.
Riley Blythe on the stop there for the Panthers. Looked like there was a little confusion in the backfield on that handoff, as number 7 didn't quite get a good grip on it.
And he takes the snap again. Yeah, he kind of slipped down and
never got momentum going towards the line of scrimmage.
They're going to hand it off here, trying to run it inside, and gets a yard on the play. That was number 88 on the carry that time.
That was James Stanton and James Vallejo on the stop there for the Panthers.
Edward Palomo.
There.
And I think I've got the stream better than it was. I hope that fixed it some, but it looks like it's working a little better than it was.
3rd and 12, Jared.
Garcia out of the shotgun here, empty backfield. 5 wide. They're going to play fake, looking to throw, fires over the middle, in and out of the hands of number 12, the intended receiver. That was James Gonzalez.
Jacob Warren on the coverage, Jared, but Gibson Kennard was being mauled out there on the end as the Panther coaches are next to us, and if that wasn't a blatant holding call, I don't know what is. But they just almost undressed number 55 for the Panthers there.
Well, and on 4th and 13, they're going to go for it, it looks like.
Eight seconds on the play clock, Jared. They better hurry to get this play off.
And they do. Low snap, fumbles it, picks it up, rolling out, looking to throw. Still on his feet, and he gets dragged down as he throws it. It's going to fall incomplete, and another turnover on downs. Maureen, the Panthers will take over possession.
Good out there on the edge rush again by Gibson Kennard.
Panther defense looking good so far in this ball game. The Panthers have turned it over one time as they go back out there. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Wright, the lone back. Gonzalez with a man in motion. They're going to pitch it. Coming near side, gets to the corner. Up to the 30, cuts inside to the 35.
Oh, wow.
If you're going to call a late hit, that would be the one.
And he led with the helmet yet.
That was number 3 for the Panthers, Kevin Straughter on the carry. Picks himself up about 7 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up.
That was number 6 on the stop out there. Robert Martinez.
Gonzalez under center. They'll send Straughter in motion again, right to left. Takes the snap, gives it to Wright. Gets up across the 35 to the 36-yard line, but he's going to be got a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Lance Trevino, one of the floating linebackers out there on the stop. Jared, I think you're in 4-down territory here. If you just get anything positive here, it'll be 4th and less than a yard.
Wright, the lone back. Gallion wide out here to the right. He caught the touchdown earlier in the ball game. 4:11 to go first quarter. Pitches it right, cuts it up, and he's going to get nothing on the play. Back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like there was a hole there, but it closed up in a hurry, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
Yeah, Trevino and Diego Blevins filled that hole up quick.
Zendejas into the ball game, Maury. It looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2.
You go in a hard count maybe and try to get a free 5 yards, but then you got to be disciplined on the offensive line too.
Takes the snap. Hands it off. Zendejas, he's going to be close. He's going to be spotted short. I think he's short, and he is.
That was 34 and 44 once again for the Bulldogs, Blevins and Trevino. And, Jared, they just won the battle at the line of scrimmage there on those 3rd and 4th down plays.
Yeah, and, Maury, they had a good play earlier throwing the football, and they've gone completely away from it. They've run the ball 4 or 5 times now, and without the success they were having earlier. Like you had 3rd down and 2, and you got a yard on 2 plays. You got to throw the ball some.
I'm just sitting in the choir.
I know, but you got to throw the ball some. Takes a snap, direct snap number 1, and he's going to get taken down at the 46-yard line. They're going to forward progress him to the 43.
That's your spy, Connor Crisp, on the stop there for the Panthers.
As this is a new quarterback.
Yeah, number 1's in there now at quarterback.
Who was the kicker earlier in the ball game. This is Kevin Hernandez. And you got Roman Garcia, who was the quarterback. He's out here in the slot receiver position. Looking to throw now as he steps up. Looking to run. He's got some room. Up to the 40. Makes a man miss. Up to the 35, and he's taken down around the 32-yard line.
Dylan Allen and James Vallejo on the stop for the Panthers.
2:40 to play in the first quarter. Still 7-0 Medina Valley, but it's going to be 3rd down and 5 now. Takes the snap, rolling right side. Hernandez fires on the run. Low throw that's complete, but caught at the 30-yard line.
Was number 15, Roman Garcia, on the catch.
And it's 4th down and 5, no gain.
I don't know if he even got back to the line of scrimmage.
No. So now they got a decision to make again for the 3rd straight drive. Do you go for it on 4th down that you almost got to here? It's too far for a field goal.
If it goes in the end zone, you're only going to gain 11 yards.
Yeah. So they'll go for it here. They'll empty the backfield. 4 wide out to the right. Now they'll shift them to the left. Hernandez out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Steps up. Under pressure. And he's going to get sacked.
That's Kennard again for the Panthers.
Back at the 35-yard line, and the Panthers for the third time, turned the Bulldogs over on possession.
Kennard and Vallejo, and right now, Jared, the Bulldogs have no answer for the defensive end Kennard so far in this ball game. He has taken control there.
And so, from what I've seen, Hernandez is their top quarterback, who did not start the ball game. And the Panthers take over on possession here. First down and 10 from the 35. We'll see if they can get moving this time here. They hand it to Zendejas up the middle, who gets across the 35.
No, keeper.
The ball, it was a keeper. He had everybody faked out as Brody Rips had the football, gets across the 50. I mean, Maury, he had everybody faked out.
Absolutely. He kept it, and then a little quick pitch when they put pressure on Gonzalez. Rips turned the corner, and, Jared, I can honestly say he fooled me on that one, because Zendejas ran that fake out to perfection there. Wow.
Up to the 48-yard line of Burbank. First and 10, Zendejas is the lone back. Sends a man in motion, Rips. Looking to throw. Fires it out. Gallion makes a completion up to the 45, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. A pickup of, looks like, 8 on the play. It's going to be second down and 2.
Good job on the edge, blocking by Habe and Rips. Not getting their arms out and using the jersey, just keeping them in tight and letting Gallion get some yardage.
That was the same play they ran on the touchdown earlier. And the key to that is the block again. Too wide out to the left. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rips in motion. They pitch it to him. Left side, puts his foot in the ground, turns it upfield, and he's going to be close to a first down. It'll depend on the ball spot here. And they do have it. So first down, needed 2 yards, and he got the 2.
Looked like number 30 on the tackle there for the Bulldogs, Daniel Perez, excuse me.
25 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Panthers,
it's been a long first quarter,
yes,
Maury.
It has been.
A lot of throwing on Burbank's side. They've turned the ball over 3 times on downs. Panthers turned it over on downs once in a fumble. They'll send a man in motion. Gives it Zendejas right up the middle, who gets across the 35.
Was that Zendejas or was that Dez?
I think that was Zendejas.
No, that was Dez.
Yeah, it was. But that is going to end the first quarter of play. He picked up 3 yards on the carry. It'll be second and 7 when we come back. But after one quarter, your score, Medina Valley 7, Burbank nothing. You're listening to Panther football, and we will continue in just a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
We're back here at SAISD as we switch sides of the field now. As we go to the second quarter, still 7-0, Medina Valley with the lead.
Boy, they got the chains all messed up here. Unless the Panthers, okay. Now I see what.
They're supposed to be at the 35-yard line, so they're right. It's the officials had the ball in the wrong spot.
I was going to say we'll take that down to the 25.
So it'll be second down and 7 here as we start the second quarter. Panthers now go right to left. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to right, left side, and he gets no gain back to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think that was Zendejas.
They're switching them out left and right.
But nevertheless, number 40 on the stop there along with number 9. That was Vasquez and Luna on the stop.
Third and 7 coming up. A wide out here to the left. Rips in motion. Looking to throw. Fires left side. Almost picked off. In and out of the hands of number 2. Intended for Gallion, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, number 2's probably kicking himself there, Sandoval, as there was a lot of green in front of him if he catches that ball.
Fourth down, 7 to go. Panthers will go for it. The ball's just been in this whole area of the field all evening so far. Other than Medina Valley having the opening drive start.
With the score, yes. Yeah. And that wasn't on that side of the field, but for 2 plays.
He'll send a man in motion. A timeout taken by Coach Britt. He wants to talk it over. Yeah, it was down to 2 seconds. 11:21 to play, and we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Healthcare System provides local residents with quality healthcare resources close to home without having to drive to San Antonio for their healthcare needs. Medina Healthcare System has stellar family practice physicians, a full-time OBGYN, a full-time surgeon, and very qualified nurse practitioners and physician assistants. Locations include Hondo, Divine, and Castroville. Visit medinahospital.net for more information. Medina Healthcare System, providing quality care close to home.
Welcome back here to SAISD. 4th and 7 as the Panthers will go for it here out of the timeout. Ball at the 35. Need to get down to the 28-yard line. Gonzalez under center. Zendejas the lone back. Rips in motion. Looking to throw, play action. Steps up, spins away, and he gets sacked.
Yeah, number 82 came in there pretty much untouched. Ramsey Chavarria and Gonzalez had nowhere to go, Jared.
Well, and there's your play action working against you that time because the play action allowed him to get there. You needed more time. If he just drops straight back and throws it, he probably gets rid of the football. But once the play action happened and he turned to look upfield, he had a man on his back.
Yes, he did.
So they turn it over on downs. For the second time this evening, Burbank's turned it over on downs their last 3 possessions. They start now at their own 35-yard line. Takes the snap. Hernandez looking to run up the middle, right side, across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on the play. Actually, yep, they'll spot him up to the 43.
Chris Bensuazo Vega on the stop for the Panthers.
So a 7-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 3. Back to the line again. Hernandez takes a snap, running left side. Gets hit at the 45, and that's where he gets dropped. But they're gonna spot him at the 46.
Wow, that's a great spot.
Yeah,
Chris,
I mean that's
up there and wow.
That's a horrible ball spot. He was hit at the 45. The ball never crossed it.
And they're hearing it from the Panther fans.
Yep.
As that was a bad spot.
So a 1st down and 10 from the 46. 5 wide outs here, 4 to the right. They send a man in motion. They'll flip it to Garcia, and he gets hit in the backfield and taken down.
Oh, Suazo Vega there for the Panthers.
Lost a yard back to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
That little misdirection there, Jared, never fooled anybody.
No.
As Chris was also there for the Panthers, but it was Suazo Vega there first. And that's a good spot, only a loss of a yard.
Takes a snap. Hernandez looking to throw. Sets up, fires right side. He's got a man, and he overshot him.
That was number 3 out there.
Running wide open in the seam.
With the intended receiver.
Yeah, Izzy Zapata, number 3, the intended receiver. And, I mean, he just overshot him more. If he put some air under that, he might hit him.
He might.
I mean, that was a bullet. He threw a line drive down there.
He absolutely did.
So 3rd down and 11 coming up. $9:52 to play in the first half. Still 7-0 Medina Valley. Takes a snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass set up. Trying to shake a tackle. Still on his feet to midfield. And the pile finally takes over, and he's taken down at the 49-yard line of Medina Valley, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 6, looks like.
Suazo Vega was the first Panther there. He got by him by a little bit, but then number 16, Estrada, and number 40.
Oh, there's a false start. The receiver ran 10 yards downfield.
Before the ball was even snapped.
Yep.
Estrada and Martinez were on the stop there for the Panthers. Suazo Vega kind of blew that play up from the start. Now do they go for it on 4th and 10?
I don't know, Maury. They're in their own territory here. Looks like they're going to try it. You might see Hernandez pooch it.
Yeah, because
it looks like
he's
that
a little deeper than normal.
Yep. And he is going to punt it. A good high punt. Fielded by Crisp. At the 15, up to the 20. Looking for some running room. He gets slung down at the 23-yard line. But, Maury, I like that he caught the football on the punt. He didn't let it bounce and hope for the end zone, because if he lets it bounce and it goes inside the 10.
Saved about 15, 20 yards there. That was number 7 down there on the coverage, Robert Martinez. But from what I've seen handling the kickoffs and the punts, Crisp is a weapon out there for the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, he's returned one for a touchdown already this year. He returned one close to breaking one earlier in this ball game.
That had to stop him.
And it set up the Panthers' first score.
Since then, though, Jared, the Panthers really haven't
moved
done
the ball.
anything.
No, they've gotten a few first downs here and there, but they haven't really moved the football. They'll send a man in motion. Takes a snap. Hands the ball off right side. Get some running room up across the 25 to about the 26, 27-yard line. That was Indejas on the carry.
Urza Maya's on the stop there for the Bulldogs. Good run on first down.
Picks up 5. Yep, 2nd down and 5 coming up. No, 5 yards every play. That's you can deal with. That's when you start getting 1 and 2 that you can't.
That's when it hurts.
8:33 to play in the first half. Man in motion. Zendejas up the middle. Gets across the 30. He's going to have
close.
6 yards and a first down. And there's an injured player down on the field.
Blevins and Trevino on the stop for the Bulldogs.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we are going to continue in a moment.
Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, 2 legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
We're back here at SAISD. Injured player has gotten up and is being helped to the sideline.
And Jared, we failed to mention that last timeout was sponsored by Peerless Equipment when Burbank had to call a timeout on 4th down and went ahead and pooch kicked. So I want to thank them for sponsoring the timeouts. And Jared, the Panthers injured players walking off with a little bit of assistance.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the 33-yard line of Medina Valley. 2 plays. They've gotten 11 yards here in this drive. Right in at the lone back. Gonzalez takes the snap. Hands it to Wright, going up the middle, and he gets across the 35 up to about the 36, 37-yard line. They might have got him by the face mask, Maury. It looked like his face got jerked around, but we'll see.
Chavarria on the stop.
There's 2 flags down.
Big defensive end for the Bulldogs. Yeah, one in the holding area.
And one way back here.
One way in the back.
It was a hold against the Panthers. And that's the call, holding against the Panthers.
Wow, he saw that way down here from 25 yards behind the secondary. It looked like, Jared, there was a pretty good gain. It looked like Dez had about 4 or 5 yards on that carry, but it's going to put the Panthers behind the sticks.
Well, now it's going to be 1st and 20. They'll mark him back. Yeah, no, he had picked up 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Did.
So 1st and 20 coming up now for Medina Valley with 8:10 to go here in the first half. Gonzalez under center. Rips in motion, takes a snap, runs the option. They pitch it out to Rips with some room to run up to the 30, 35, cuts back to the 40. He's going to have a first down. Gets to about 26 yards. No, he needed 20. He got 21 yards on the play, and it's a first down for the Panthers.
Great ball fake out there by Gonzalez. Reyna, the last line of defense there on the tackle. Reyna along with Sandoval. But that is what the Panthers needed to get out of that hole.
Yes, and a first down. Needed 20, got 21. Right the lone back. Gonzalez under center. They send a man in motion. That's Strawder. Takes a snap. Gives it off to Wright up the middle, who pushes across the 45 to the 46-yard line. He picks up 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers.
Chavarria on the stop there, along with James Luna.
Back to the line of scrimmage here for the Panthers. 6:53 and counting to go here in the half. Still 7-0 Medina Valley. Takes the snap. Gonzalez rolling right. He's going to throw on the run. He's got Rips up to the 50. Cuts back to the 45, 40, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 38-yard line. They'll spot him at the 36. Pickup of about 17 yards, 18 yards on the play. Good little pass and catch that time.
Great job of making that first guy miss. Maez ended up running him out of bounds. But Rips very elusive out there in the open.
6:36 to play.
Great play action there, Jerry.
Yes, it was. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires left side. Oh! He was looking for Rips. Gallion was wide open out here on the left side, but he was looking for Rips, who was covered well. It kind of hit everybody there, and no one really had a chance to catch that. It'll be an incompletion.
Rips wasn't looking back for the ball.
No.
It's a good thing Sandoval couldn't bring that ball in because he was the closest player there, and he was wearing the orange top, and that's a Bulldog out there.
I think our crowd's bigger than theirs.
We got a good crowd tonight.
Yeah.
It's not that far of a drive. About
No, 30 minutes.
25, 30 minutes.
They send a man in motion, 2nd and 10. Gonzalez, that's a broken play. He turns it up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard on the play.
If that much.
Yeah, no, that was a broken play. I think everybody kind of went a different direction and smartly just pulled it down and run the football straight up the middle. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was Trevino and Luna for Burbank.
Ball at the 35. Panthers have been down here at the 35 a couple of times tonight. They've only managed to score once. They've been turned away on downs also. And a timeout taken by Medina Valley.
The timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
And Maury, this game has been kind of back and forth. Everyone's going for it on fourth down. There's been one punt in the game. It was by Burbank earlier. They've turned the ball over 3 times on downs in this half. The Panthers twice. And had a fumble.
Yep, 5 turnovers on downs.
Yes.
By the teams combined with no punts.
No, and some of them have been gave it to them on their side of the field and still nothing. The Panthers got their touchdown on the opening drive of the game. Connor Crisp set up the Panthers with a short field, and Gallion had a
2 plays later. In the end zone.
Yeah. Quick pass and catch to Gallion out there for the touchdown.
And a good block down there on the end by Rips that allowed Gallion to get into the end zone.
And since then, neither team's been able to do much offensively. The Panthers are on one of their better drives right here, but it's 3rd down and 9. They started this drive at their own 23-yard line, overcame a 1st and 20 with 5:49 to play in the half. Hands the ball off to Wright up the middle, and he gets across the 30.
Good run there. That makes it a manageable 4th down.
Gets to about the 20, looks like the 28-yard line.
Vasquez on the stop.
Yeah, this would be a 45-yard field goal attempt for Keir if they wanted to try that, but it looks like they're going to go for it.
Same personnel out there on the field getting the signals from the coaches.
Fourth down and a long 2. Under center. Wright the lone back. They'll send Rips in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Gonzalez, that was a broken play, and he's not going to get it. I don't know. Wright came by, and he didn't act like he was going to hand it to him at all. He just turned it up the field then and ran. That wasn't a designed run, I don't believe.
I don't think so. Blevins and Luna on the stop.
But they turn it over on downs again, Maury.
But Wright went to the right side of the quarterback.
Yeah.
The quarterback turned to the right and never gave him the ball.
Yeah, that was weird. 6 turnovers on downs combined, 3 apiece in this ball game. And, Maury, we've talked about it before, moving the ball between the 25s and not getting anything out of it. Here's Hernandez. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to run it himself up the middle. He gets hit and taken down.
That was Kennard once again for the Panthers.
At the 30, a pickup of 2 or 3 on the play. 2, that'll be 2nd down and 8 coming up with 4:45 to play. Why'd they stop there? There it's counting. That clock's kind of weird. It stops and then it goes down 3 seconds. Looking to throw, rolling right side, under pressure, fires, complete to Zapata over here on the near side. Gets up to the 45-yard line, a 1st down, a pickup of 15 yards.
Zapata just a little 15-yard out. Good throw there by the quarterback. Good. Got a little bit of yards after the catch.
A defender underneath made a dive for it, and I thought he was going to get a hand there. It just eluded him.
That was just a good throw there by the quarterback.
Hernandez with an empty backfield. They'll send a man in motion. Hernandez to run it right side with some speed. Bounces off a tackler to the 50. Still at the 40, 35, and he's run out of bounds around looks like the 34-yard lines where they'll spot him.
Connor Crisp on the stop there for the Panthers.
But Maury, he got to the outside. He's got some speed to burn, and you can see why he leads the area in yards.
Yep. That's the best play so far from scrimmage.
Empty backfield again. He's going to run it left side. Now he's going to throw. Fires deep. He's got a man out there. Jumps. He made the catch. In coverage. Came back. That was number 3, Zapata again.
That was good coverage downfield by the Panthers, but just a finer job of bringing that ball in by Zapata. And that was a great fake by the quarterback, Jared. It looked like he was going to run and took a couple steps back from the line of scrimmage and threw that ball.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 11. Takes the snap. Hernandez to run it up the middle. He's got some room. He's dragging toward the end zone. He's going to get taken down at the 2, I believe.
Crisp on the stop. Now we got a whole new personnel coming in. Looks like the road graders are coming in now for the Bulldogs. Bringing in an extra tight end.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2.
12 formation now for the Bulldogs. 2 tight ends out there.
Hernandez takes the snap. He's going to run it himself. Gets hit and dropped I don't think they got him. I mean, he's at the 2-yard line. Got no gain on the play.
That was Stanton and Fears on the stop there for the Panthers.
So the line judge on the near side of the field was running in on the goal line. It's the line judge on the far side that has him at the 2, which that's where they spot it. Whatever hash mark they're on, that's the line judge they go with.
Oh, yep.
Hernandez takes the snap. They go under center. The man in motion went under center and tried to sneak it in, and he's going to be short. No, he might have got a yard. It looks like he's going to be close to the goal line. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. They sent a man in motion who went underneath the center to take the snap and tried to sneak it in.
Fears and Martinez on the stop for the Panthers.
They're going to spot him at the 1-yard line. 3rd down and goal. 2:33 to play here in the first half.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Burbank as they want to talk it over here on 3rd down and goal.
Timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
And Maury, it's been a crazy half down here.
It's been a crazy half.
I mean, it's
Turnover
only 7
down, six
of them, a fumble. I mean, and it's the Panthers trying to get a stop here.
They can move. Each team can move it. As shown, they can move it to the other team's 30, 35-yard line. But after that, it kind of
and this is the first time
they've been inside the red zone.
Yeah, and they had it 1st and goal at the 2. It's now 3rd and goal at the 1. The Panthers have done a good job so far, but you've got to stop them again here.
Well, I look for a little inside handoff, pull it, and let the quarterback run to the side.
Yeah.
Side over here, the far side, where he's got room to use his legs.
And he give him the option to throw or run because he can do both.
Yeah, have the tight end just kind of float off a little bit.
So
We'll
3rd
see.
and goal. The Panthers dig in at the 1-yard line to face the Burbank offense. Hernandez in the shotgun. They'll send a man in motion. Takes the snap. Hernandez right side cuts it up, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. He had to fight hard for it, but he got in.
Well, and he had the option of taking it outside or putting his foot in the ground and cutting inside. Saw a little gap, put his foot in the turf, cut it inside.
2:25 to play.
You
And
got to kind of wonder why wasn't he starting at quarterback when the game started?
Right, exactly. And he didn't sit out the whole first quarter, so it couldn't have been a discipline.
No.
And there's a blocked kick, and the Panthers have a chance here to try to pick it up, and they do, looking to run it back for 2 at the 35-40, and he's got some room to run. He's got a man to beat, and he's going to outrun him to the end zone. A block extra point, and the Panthers get 2 the other way to make it 9-6.
Connor Crisp scooped that up and just outran everybody to the end zone. That young man is having him a game.
Yeah, he is.
He's the special teams player of the game right now for the Panthers. And, Jared, I got to say, I did not see who the Panther was that blocked that.
No, I didn't see that.
There was a couple of Panthers there.
But they blocked it.
Chris had some blocking down there to help him out.
Well, and it was a straight block because the ball didn't deflect off to the side. It went 10 or 20 yards behind the kicker. It was scooped up around the 30, 35-yard line finally, and Crisp was able to outrun a defender, number 14, Sebastian Ramos, to the end zone for the 2. And now the Panthers will get the football, and you wonder, are they going to let Chris have a chance to run this back? He's got to be winded.
That's all right. He's a soccer player. They run up and down the field all the time.
Miles and miles a game.
He's not going to get winded.
And so they'll send Rips back deep to receive.
Rips and Warren are going to go back deep. Panthers
And Maury, actually, I think it was Brody Rips who had the return on that opening kickoff.
Was it?
Yeah. We've been saying it was Connor Crisp because he's usually back there, but they're set up for an onside kick. And he was back there, and I remember him coming around this near side. It was him. And they do kick this off deep. And it's going to be Rips with a chance to return it at the 20, 25, looking for a hole, cuts it out, trying to get to the outside, 35, and he's taken down at the 38-yard line.
But a good return there for Rips. We got to apologize if that was him that ran it off, and Jared, I think, is correct. That was Hollomo on the stop there.
But nonetheless, Chris just ran that back for the 2-point convert, or the 2 points on the blocked kick, and he's played a heck of a game on defense so far as well.
Absolutely. So we stand to be corrected. But nevertheless, it was still a Panther.
Yeah, and there's an injured player being helped off near side of the field.
Panther walking off the field a little gingerly. Looks like just a...
Looks like cramps, maybe. They're trying to stretch him out here on the near sideline.
Jared, and if it is cramps, it is very, very humid.
It's been humid, yeah. It's hot all day. You and I worked out in it today.
We work you and I out in it every
day, just about, yep. So the Panthers will start 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Oh, that's going to be going
to be motion on the Panthers as they jumped.
Two men jumped early, and Newton in there at quarterback now for the Panthers.
But, the defense kind of shifted a little bit, and that caused the confusion for the Panthers.
Well, you had the 2 slot men try to run behind. They both started early.
So Michael Newton now in there at quarterback for the Panthers.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 now. Wright still the lone back. They got a wide receiver out to the right. They'll send a man in motion. Going to run it near side. Newton going to keep it up to the 40, 45, still with room to the 50, 40. On his feet still. He's got to outrun a man to the end zone to the 10, 5, and he's brought down around the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers from the 3. Michael Newton on the keeper.
Eric Govea with the touchdown-saving tackle for the Bulldogs. But the Panthers are in business.
And there is a flag
on the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line. And I think
Jared,
this is coming back.
That's against the Panthers. That had nothing to do with the play.
Yeah, they still.
That happened behind the action on the field. And I think Coach Britt is letting them know that.
It's a block in the back is what they called. Block in the back against the Panthers, so that'll bring it back. They'll mark it from the 40. It's a spot foul, so they're still going to have a first down
and a few yards. Well, they're
they'll spot it at the 50. But that negates about a 60-yard run.
But they're still going to give him 11 on that play, right, Jared?
Yeah, so it gets 11 yards. No, it gets 16 because 16. It was 1st and 15.
Oh, that's right, okay.
So 1st and 10 from midfield instead of 1st and goal from the 3. And they'll hand it to Wright up the middle, and he's rolling down to the 40, 35, 30, still on his feet to the 20, and he outruns him to the end zone. Touchdown, Medina Valley.
No flag on the play. What a burst
by
Dez. 43.
Dez Wright with a 50-yard touchdown run.
It looked like 82 had a shot at him, but
and Maury, you wouldn't
just
think
outran Cheveria.
Maury, you wouldn't think that he has that kind of speed, but he outran the secondary to the end zone. I mean, in a foot race.
He did that last week, the same thing, a little off tackle there. And if you don't hit him early, he is hard to bring down.
Because he's a big, shorter back. You just wouldn't think he's got that speed, and he does.
Oh, what a burst by the young man.
And Keir's extra point is up, and it is good with 1:46 to play in the first half. Your new score. Medina Valley 16, Burbank 6.
And let's give credit to the offensive line, Jared, for opening that hole up for the Panthers.
Yes.
What are they discussing now?
There's a flag on the try.
Okay. So let's see what the official is going to signal here. As the Panthers still have, now their team is coming off.
Well, and you wonder if whatever it was is probably going to be enforced on the kickoff.
Could have been a dead ball foul. Kick is good. Personal foul.
Against Burbank.
Wow.
Against.
Panthers can kick this off from the 50.
Yep. Well, Maury, with 1:46 left, where they're going to kick from, you might as well try an onside kick.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing, Jared. And why did you whisper? It's not like they could hear.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Well, yep, they're marking it. Going to mark it all the way up. Should be to the 45, actually.
Yeah, because it's 15 yards, so they should be kicking off from the Burbank 45-yard line. Mario, I'd try the onside. I mean, there's a minute 46 left. You played well. You have a 10-point lead. You might as well try it here because if you kick it off into the end zone, they give it to them at the 25-yard line. I mean,
so you're only gaining 20 yards.
Right. And the ball's got to go at least 10.
Yep. Looks like Crisp
is the
kicking.
Yep, which he normally does.
Yep.
And they'll run up to it here, not going to kick it that time. And we'll see what they elect to do here as Chris runs up to it here, and he will boot it away. High end over end kick that is going to bounce at the 10 and go out of bounds. The Panthers were trying to get down there and recover it.
Yeah, there was a Panther down there close to it, but it just bounced out of bounds.
For that, you wonder if they'll try to make them re-kick it.
Carson Newman was the closest Panther down there. Almost got to it before it went out of bounds.
Well, it looks like Burbank's going to take the football.
Now you just can't give up a big play. You need to take this 10-point lead in halftime.
Yeah, there's a minute 46 left.
Because Burbank will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and Burbank has one timeout remaining.
So you can give them stuff underneath. You can't let them beat you over the top.
And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. So they got 4 wide receivers out to the left here. Hernandez, and you can bet, Maury, they're going to try to score here. They're not going to pack this in.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, now they're going to march off 5 yards against Burbank.
For what?
10. They're moving them back to the 20.
What?
The ball went out of bounds around the 5. But, I mean, that should give them the ball at the 30.
Well, they're explaining it to the coach over there.
They didn't signal a penalty. There were no flags down other than the flag for it going out of bounds.
Coach is Mike Mull. He's getting a description of why.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20. Minute 46 to go. 1 timeout for the Bulldogs. And the head referee and the umpire still talking things over here.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't think
this is right.
At the 20.
No, this isn't right.
I think they should get it further down the field, but I don't know. If it goes into the end zone, they get it on the 25. It went out of bounds, so I would think they would get it on the 30, but I don't know.
They're still talking it over.
Well,
and now they're going to say play from the 20, 1st and 10. Hernandez out of the gun, empty backfield. They'll send Zabata in motion. Hernandez going to run it himself. 20, 25, 30. Makes a man miss up to the near side. 35, 40, 45. He doesn't have the angle. Up to the 40, and he's taken down to the 30-yard line.
Suazo Vega on the stop, Jared, and that chunk play.
A 50-yard play. 51 yards in 11 seconds. 12 seconds, a minute 34 to go now, and it flips the field. Just a lot of speed that time. He bounced off a couple tacklers. Takes a snap, going to hand the ball off left side. Gets across the 25 down to the 24-yard line.
Stanton on the stop there for the Panthers.
That was number 7 on the carry for Burbank, Robert Martinez. Now Hernandez with an empty backfield here, a minute 4 and counting. Rolling left, looking to throw, fires, almost picked off in and out of the hands of one of the defenders for the Panthers on that far sideline.
29 out there in the coverage for the Panthers. Kenneth McLaurin.
58 seconds. As the clock stops, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball in the 24. Burbank still with 1 timeout remaining. Empty backfield. Hernandez looking to throw. Fires right side. Oh, and he fell down. That's an incomplete pass. They tried to get it to Zapata on a little bubble screen out here, and he fell down. Pass goes incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 5.
He would have had a little bit of room because he had number 12 out there blocking in front of him, but just a low pass.
Clock stops at 55 seconds. So 4th down and 5 here. We'll see if they make the play from the sideline here, or if they take the timeout to talk this over.
The play
clock down to 10.
Yep.
And they're not in any hurry to get to the line. It looks like they're going to run this down, take a timeout, and they do take the timeout. With 55 seconds to go, it's going to be 4th down and 5, Maury. And
timeout sponsored by Peerless Equipment. Big play in the game, Jared. I know it's only the second quarter.
Right, but
you don't want to go 2 for 1 here when they score and going to get the ball to start the second half.
Well, and you got to remember, too, Hernandez has been their only offense, really, in this ball game. The passing, they haven't hit any big passes against the Panthers. What he's been able to do with his legs for the most part.
Extend the plays.
Find room. He had a 51-yard run just a minute ago that flipped this field over and turned this drive, but the Panthers have stepped up and they forced 4th down again. We'll see if the defense can step up here. You've got to be wary of Hernandez running the football.
Yes.
So they come out of the timeout here. They have none remaining now. Hernandez out of the shotgun. He'll have 2 backs with him. Now they'll send a man in motion. Hernandez takes the snap. Going to try to run it left side. Tries to cut it up. And he's going to get tackled after no gain on the play as he gets to about the 20. It's back to the 24-yard line. No gain. And the Panthers turn him over on downs with 47 seconds to play.
Kennard and Suazo Vega on the stop for the Panthers.
That's their 4th turnover on downs in the half, Maury.
And they've all come pretty much in that same area on the field in between the 35 and the 25.
So now what do the Panthers do with 47 seconds left? They still have a timeout remaining.
I don't think you get too cute.
No, but if you can hit a big run, the last couple of plays went for big runs. One came back on a holding. The other was a 50-yard touchdown run by Des Wright. Newton under center. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands it to Wright. Shakes some tackles to the 30, puts his shoulder pads down and gets up to the 35-yard line. Got 11 yards and a 1st down. The clock stops to move the chains with 39 seconds left.
Got his legs taken out from under him.
Panthers to the line here. Clock ticks at 33. Not in a lot of hurry here. 27 seconds. Newton takes a snap, looking to throw. Moving to his left. Still rolling, looking, fires deep downfield towards Gallion. He throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, he just got rid of that when he was getting pressure put on him.
Yeah, nobody came open for him. He did have some time, but couldn't find an open man, and the clock stops with 16 seconds left, 2nd and 10.
Wanatola. Wakpua on the stop.
Well, Maury, this might be a good time to get Straughter or Rips the ball on a screenplay or something.
Yep.
They'll send 3 wide receivers here, right the lone back. Newton takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up, fires over the middle, complete. Gallion, they tried the hook and ladder. That's a fumble, and Rips falls on top of it. And they'll wind the clock, and that's going to end the half.
A little chicanery there.
No, yeah, they tried to do Gallion on a hook and ladder to Rips, but the pitch wasn't there, and that'll end the first half of play. But your score at the break, Medina Valley 16, Burbank 6. You're listening to Panther football, and we are going to have the Panther band on here, and we're going to get the microphone set up for you. Want to make sure everybody understands that you know, you're having the crowd mic out here among the crowd. Whatever you hear on there is not we can't help any of that. But we're going to put that on, and you can listen to the band, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther football, and we'll continue in a little while.
What am I doing wrong here? Can't see what.
Here.
Are you going to do that one?
Executive Riley Camazales, Events Executive Audrina Rios. The Varsity Top Cat of the Week is Raylan Donaldson. The Social Top Cat of the Week is Bella Marshall. The Top Cats are under the direction of Jessica Maxwell. Sit back and enjoy as the Top Cats perform a kick routine to Starship. Good evening, everyone. Aren't you glad you're a Panther? Don't you wish everyone was? Now here they are, from Fredericksburg to Gettysburg, Austin to Boston, Alice to Dallas, from over the Red River to the Rio Grande, and everywhere in between. We proudly present the pride of Medina Valley, the mighty Panther Band. band is under the field direction of Field Major Thomas Wilson, Ashley Persine, Rebecca Valero, and David Armstrong. Color guard officers are Captain Emily Rincon, First Lieutenant Lori Zimmerman, Second Lieutenant Bella Bueno, and Third Lieutenant Issa Medina. Our section of the week is the tubas. Band member of the week is freshman trombonist Isaiah Angiano. Percussion member of the week, senior Luke Mascoro. Color guard member of the week, London Sanders. Now, the band will perform part 1 and 2 of their 2024 marching show, Wild. Join the Panther band as we navigate new territory in our more extensive vast jungle. Through our trials and tribulations, we remember that we are Panthers and are not new to this jungle. Part 1 of this year's show features the music of Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, and a portion of a symphonic work by James Barnes. You will hear senior Cambry Delgado perform a flute solo and a saxophone quartet by senior Ariana McConney, junior Andrew Vine, senior Eddie Ocampo, and sophomore Andrew Hutnick. Part 2, our ballad, is taken from Maroon 5, Animals. This will feature Cambry Delgado on flute, senior Sarah Alvarado on clarinet, senior Madison McCollum on flugelhorn, and junior Austin Lutz on euphonium. We present to you a performance of pride, the Medina Valley Panther Marching Band.
but the teams you play in the Bulls are insane. We're way better. We're like 10 times better than them. I promise. Yeah, but look here at Bud. Look at the stats. University of North. What are the stats? 39 and 34. What are your teams? Yeah. My stats are 40. I'm 40 and like 33 defense. I think that's something here. Yeah. They're insane.
The band would like to thank marching tech Andrew Sanchez and percussion tech Valeria Hernandez, Simeon May, and Caitlin Ramirez. The Panther band would like to thank its band boosters, Principal Elisa McCracken, Fine Arts Secretary Dora Ramirez, and the Panther community for their support. We wish the Bulldog band the best of luck in their marching season. Good luck Saturday, Panther Band at the Bands of America South Texas Regional Championship in McAllen, Texas. The band will take the field at 9 a.m. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Have a safe trip home, and go Band!
My dad didn't work at the If he still was the head coach, I could have gotten the cash back.
Oh, that's good. They just scored a touchdown. Your team 10 times better than you? We're good. 6 to 10. Actually, we're in halftime. Okay, we're in halftime. 6 to 10. I think it's slow. What? I think it's slow. Like, it's 40 to 6. Wow.
I got an iPhone 13.
Quiet. Correct. So they're correct for a pick and we fumble that play. They're amazing.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposals, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to SAISD. Medina Valley leading the Burbank Bulldogs at halftime 16-6. And Maury, this is the first time the Panthers have led all year in this ball game. They started off scoring early. Brody Rips set up a scoring drive to open the ball game. A pass and catch from Xavier Gonzalez to Gallion out on the left side over there
with a good
block by Rips.
Spring him.
Yeah, and got into the end zone for the touchdown to make it 7-0. And then Maury, we go back and forth until the end of the half. Just about there were 7 turnovers on downs in that first half. 4 by Burbank,
0 punts.
3 by Medina Valley. Burbank punted once.
Punted once, yeah, that's right.
And Medina Valley also turned the ball over on a fumble. So if you count total turnovers, you had 4 apiece, basically. And then Burbank would come down and score. Hernandez would run it in from a yard out. The Panthers would block the extra point. Connor Crisp would pick it up and run it back for 2 points to make it 9-6 at the time. And then after Michael Newton had about a 65-yard run that would have given the Panthers 1st and 3. It was called back by a hold. It gave the Panthers 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Des Wright took it 50 yards to the house for a touchdown, basically out-sprinting their secondary to the end zone, and that's made it 16-6, your score here right now. Now, Maury, going into the second half, Burbank's going to have the ball, and we're going to see a dose of Hernandez.
Going to see a heavy dose.
Yes. I mean, he can run, he can throw. He hasn't had the help around him that he probably needs. He can throw the ball. We didn't see him throw it a lot in that first half. I would think we might see that a little more, and I think you're going to see him run the ball a lot, and the Panthers are going to have to contain him. Well, and when they have the ball, they're going to have to score. If you can keep scoring against them, you can hold them off.
Well, and Gibson Kennard is living in their backfield. Number 55 for the Panthers. He's causing havoc on dang near every play. And then once they get to the run game and get past Kennard, the rest of the defensive line and the linebackers are doing a super job moving sideline to sideline. Only gave up one really big play, and that was the run that Hernandez had. What was it, 50? How long? 51 yards.
Yeah, he had a 51-yard run to set up their scoring drive.
But other than that, the Panthers have eliminated the chunk plays for Burbank, and they've taken this 10-point lead. It is very imperative that the Panthers do not allow any points here to start this half, and don't let Burbank get any momentum.
Yeah, I think you're right, Maury. And we're going to go ahead and take a break to recognize some more of the sponsors. And actually, we have a halftime sponsor to tell you about, and I'll let Maury read that for you.
Yeah, and the halftime sponsor is sponsored by Magnolia Filling Station. Magnolia Filling Station features a daily dark roast and a Fiorella blend medium roast drip coffee. They have lattes, iced lattes, cold brews, chai lattes, mochas, teas, and lemonades. Daily made from scratch pastries that include muffins, cookies, cupcakes, and banana bread, just to name a few. A variety of sandwich to include ham, turkey, Italian, and pimento cheese. Protein lunch boxes, also English muffin breakfast sandwiches, and fresh fruit parfaits. Sit outside under the patio and enjoy the historic downtown Castroville atmosphere, or sit inside and visit with the friendly baristas and locals. That is your halftime sponsor, the Magnolia Filling Station.
And we're going to recognize some more sponsors. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas, has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tandre, Tondre-Gwynn, Guinn.com, or visit the Facebook page of Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home to view. Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Welcome back here to SAISD as we are about to get the second half underway. Both teams about to come back out onto the field here. And Maury, it's 16-6. The Panthers with the lead here at halftime, but this game far from over because we know that Burbank can score. We know that their quarterback is very good. The Panthers are going to have to keep playing the way they did in that first half. And their offense that did finish twice, they also turned the ball over 3 times on downs. You'd like to see them continue to finish drives here in the second half. You got to finish those drives.
3 turnovers on downs and then 1 actual fumble. So actually 4, but they only gave up 1 big play. to the Bulldogs. So Panthers have answered the challenge, taking their first lead into halftime. Let's see how they react, Jared, not being behind and being ahead once this year, coming out of the halftime break.
Yep. Well, and remember that they're going to kick off to start this half, as the Panthers just came out onto the field. Burbank as well. And we're ready to get this second half underway. Next game, next Friday night, will be a home game, and that will also be the start of district play. I think it's a home game against Eagle Pass. And I'll get that schedule pulled up, but I'm almost positive it's Eagle Pass.
And that is not the same Eagle Pass that we have played in recent
That's right.
years. That was Eagle Pass
Win,
in
yep.
5A. This is Eagle Pass High
6A.
in 6A.
Yes, and it will be against Eagle Pass next Friday night at home. And that's also that's going to be Lacoste and Lucky Ranch Bleacher Creature Week, and that's also America's Heroes Week is what they have on the schedule. And then
Crisp will tee it off, and this kickoff is sponsored by Hernandez
Tire and Automotive, yep.
Located on Bandera Road. Want to thank them for jumping aboard this year.
And so Crisp will have it teed up. Hernandez back deep to receive. And they will kick it away. It's an end-over-end kick that's going to bounce around the 23-yard line. Ball's live, and it's picked up by Burbank. I believe it looked like the Panthers were the first ones there. They just couldn't get the handle on it.
Number 15 came up with, he's actually the one that actually fumbled it, and he came up with his own fumble recovery. So, wow, that would have been a big start for the Panthers. That was Roman Garcia that got on that loose ball for the Bulldogs.
And so Burbank will come out 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. And it will be Hernandez out of the shotgun here. He has one lone back. Takes a snap, going to run it himself up the middle, looking for some running room. Gets to the 25, though, and the Panthers contain him there. Going to get two yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Didn't find much running room there as Allen and Stanton on the stop for the Panthers. Trips to each side once again as they're trying to spread the Panthers' defense out.
Takes a snap, looking to throw. Sets up. Now he's going to roll out under pressure. Rolling right side, looking to run it himself. Shakes one tackle. And then gets taken down at the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard.
Scullard, Hopkins, and Suazo Vega on the stop for the Panthers.
And Maury, he looked like he had a lot of running room there, but he got slowed up by, I think, Crisp, and then the Panthers got there. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Rolling right, fires over the middle, and that's incomplete. He overshot Garcia in the middle of the field, and that's going to bring up 4th and 2.
And Garcia had a little room in between
Maury, they're going to go for it.
Defenders, but a little high pass there. He hasn't been on target too much via the pass yet.
No, he might punt this. He's punted it before, not from a normal punting formation.
He's way far
Yeah,
back.
he's going to punt this. You got to watch for it, though. It's 4th and 2. And they're going to fan out now. We'll see if he punts this. They might go. They might fake this, Maury. And he's going to throw. Fires over the middle. He's got a man wide open at the 45. Still on his feet to the 40 of the Panthers. And he's going to get taken down around the 35-yard line. You could just see that coming. That was number 4, Matthew Reyna on the reception.
Suazo Vega on the stop. But a 4th down conversion. And the Bulldogs are in Panther territory.
When they looked to the sideline, you just had that feeling that they weren't going to punt it. 1st and 10 from the Panther 35. Hernandez looking to run it himself now to the left side, trying to get the corner, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 31-yard line, picks up 3 or 4.
Allen forcing Hernandez out of bounds.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
The flag down there, Jared, sitting on the...
Yeah, on the 28-yard line, 29-yard line.
See what they signal here.
As the referee will go over. Delay a game. Wasn't it? I mean, it's hard for us to tell because he's given the signals to the home side.
No,
it must have been a hold. He might have. That had to be a hold from whether, it's going to be first down and 20. So, that had to be a holding call. Yeah.
There surely is a 10-yard penalty. Actually, it looks like they moved 11 yards back. No. They just said personal foul. That it's first down still.
So they must have done it as a spot foul. But that doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, now there's a flag flies here, and
that's going to go against the offense.
Yeah, that's going to be a false start. It's 1st and 21, and now they're going to move it back 5 more yards to the Burbank 49-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 26. And Hernandez with an empty backfield. Takes a snap. Hernandez steps up in the pocket, looking to throw. Makes some moves, still rolling to the right side now. And he's going to let it fly deep. He's got a man wide open, falls down, and the pass goes out of bounds. And it's going to bring up second down and 26. But, Maury, how about the ability of Hernandez to keep that play alive?
Well, and I, that's twice that the receiver is backpedaled. If he just keeps running, I think he has a better chance of catching that football. But I am surprised that the offensive line had enough discipline to not have somebody
blocking the back or downfield. Yeah. And when he reverses field like that, that's when you start getting the blocks in the back and things.
Or you get a lineman downfield thinking he's going to tuck and run.
Right. 2nd down and 26 to go. They empty the backfield again. Hernandez going to pass outright on the screen. Has Zapata. Gets up to the Panther 45, down to the 43-yard lines where they'll spot him. Make it the 44, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 17.
Viejo and Estrada on the stop for the Panthers.
Make it 3rd and 19 here. They're in Panther territory at the Panther 44. Hernandez will empty the backfield. They'll go with 4 wide receivers out here to the left, 1 right side. Burbank right to left. Hernandez rolling out, looking to throw. Sets up, fires deep down the left side. He's got Garcia wide open, and he dropped it. Came back, had it in his breadbasket. He dropped the football. A gift for the Panthers, and it'll bring up 4th down and 19. And Maury, he dropped it. Yeah, though. He was wide open, and he came back to the football, and he just dropped the ball. He tried to catch it with his body, and it just bounced off the chest pads, basically. 9:24 to play, 3rd quarter.
He punts it away. Chris
and that's going to bounce into the end zone,
Wow.
That went bouncing a long way for a touchback. And the Panthers will have it 1st down and 10. So Medina Valley's defense does hold. They got fortunate, though. There was a couple of drop passes on that series. And the personal foul really helped them.
Yeah, behind the sticks.
So now the Panthers will have the football here, and we'll see if they can drive it downfield, eat some clock, and get another score here. Newton comes out under center. Des Wright, the lone back. They'll have 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side of the formation, wide out here. They'll send a man in motion, Rips, hands it to Wright up the middle, gets across the 25, and he's taken down at the 26-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Tripped up by Urza Maez. But you'll take that on 1st down.
Yes. Panthers come out with the same formation. Takes the snap. Newton's going to keep it himself this time to the 30. 1st down, 35. And he falls forward to the 40-yard line.
Got his feet taken out of him by Maez.
Got a 10-yard pickup that time. It's going to be 1st down for the Panthers from the 38. Make it the 39-yard line. With 8:37 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ryan Rincon checks into the backfield for the Panthers.
Panthers have run 2 plays, have 19 yards out of it, like to keep this ball moving. They'll send Rips in motion. Hands it to Wright this time to the 45, gets up to the 49-yard line, another 10-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Panthers.
That was actually Rincon there, Jared, number 25.
Oh, yes.
Getting stretched out.
Yes, it is.
Here on the sidelines, but number 40 ended up with the tackle there. But a good hard run there by Rincon as Luna makes the tackle. Give him exactly 10, right, Jared?
Yeah, that was Ryan Rincon on the carry. That's the first time he's been in there carrying the football in a few games.
He's been injured. He's been out for a couple games, so welcome back.
They'll send a man in motion. Rincon again over the right side. He's going to get across midfield to about the 47-yard line.
Little spin move gets him some extra yards there.
4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Trevino on the stop for the Bulldogs.
7:50 and counting to go here in the 3rd.
This is what you need to do, Jared. A little methodical scoring drive here. Take some time off the clock and put some points on the board.
Rincon the lone back again. Rips in motion. Rincon with the football gets up near near the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Going to be just short. But they may measure this.
They may measure this, yep. They do spot him at the 41. They're going to give him a 1st down.
Good job. That was Trevino there. First on the scene, and then Vasquez cleaned it up for the Bulldogs.
3rd 1st down of the drive for the Panthers. Now right back in there is the back.
Man, I tell you what, Jared, you noticed that a while ago, too.
Right up the middle, across the 35, down to the 34, 33-yard line. Another good run for the Panthers. They're starting to open some holes up in the middle of that line.
Ramos on the stop. But I'm watching that clock. It stops, and then it takes 3 seconds
Yeah.
off. And then it stops, it takes 2 seconds off.
Yeah, it's all wonky.
Wow, I just noticed that. I said, this is crazy.
2nd down and 3 coming up here after a 7-yard gain on 1st down. Balled at the 33-yard line of Burbank. Newton pitches it out to Rips. Makes a man miss. Trying to get to the corner to the 30. He's taken down around the 29-yard line, but he's going to have another 1st down for the Panthers, a 5-yard pickup.
Good move making the first man miss. Chavarria on the stop. But, Jared, this is just what the doctor ordered here for the Panthers in their first possession here in the 2nd half.
Time ticks under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers with a 16-6 lead. Right the lone back again. 2 wide receivers for the Panthers. They haven't thrown the ball once on this drive. Takes the snap. Gives to Wright up the middle again. And he just bounces through tackles. I mean, he just fought his way through 2 or 3 guys and ends up with another 10 yards and a 1st down.
Number 9, Vasquez, had him at the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden he darted out of the pile. Wow, that's another 1st down. That's a hard run there by Dez.
Rincon will come back into the ball game for right now as they switch out backs about every 2 series, it looks like, trying to give them breathers and keep them fresh. Ball to the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Takes the snap, gives it off to Rincon over the right side, and he's going to get maybe a yard on the play. We'll see where they spot him. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That time they don't get out of the grasp of Vasquez.
Yard gain. It's 2nd down and 9 coming up.
You still don't need to get away from this running game.
No, they've been running the ball well here in the second half so far in this drive.
Them, even though you only got 1 yard that time.
Rincon the back. 2 wide outs to send a man in motion. Gives it to Rincon again over the left side. And he doesn't get very much. He gets to the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Trevino getting up from the bottom of the pile.
Wright comes back into the ball game for the Panthers.
You got it down to the 15-yard line, Jared. You're probably inside field goal range for the Panthers.
Yes.
It still would only put you up still by 2 scores, but it make
points are points though at this
it
point.
Would make them have to score 2 touchdowns.
So 3rd down and 7 here from the 15. Newton under center, right the back. Takes the snap. Newton looking to throw. Fires a slant route. Oh, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. That was Gallion, and Maury, he was wide open for a touchdown. He put that ball right in his hands.
He'd have walked in for a touchdown there.
And they're going to send on the field goal unit here. As
Hatcher will do the center. Newton the hold.
And Keir the kicker here, and this is going to be a 32-yard attempt from the left hash. No wind. The flags are hanging limp behind the goalposts here. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:29 to play in the 3rd quarter, your new score, Medina Valley 19, Burbank 6. And Maury, that's what you needed. You took 6 minutes off the clock and you got points.
And got points. It ain't what you hope for, but it still got points. Now they need 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal.
Yep.
So the Panthers will kick off, and the kickoffs are sponsored by
Hernandez Tire and Automotive. And I mean, that you couldn't ask for a better start to this half other than scoring a touchdown there. But, I mean, you got the stop you wanted against Burbank. They didn't score any points. The Panthers got the ball at their own 20. They drove it all the way down to the 15-yard line and got 3 points out of it and took 6 minutes off the clock doing it.
Both teams might have punched the ball in the end zone had it not been for drop passes.
Yes. Yes. That's one thing about the Panthers. When they do throw it, it's usually not drop passes. Usually the receivers are very sure-handed. That time you drop one, I mean, they happen. It's part of the game, but
that's very unusual for
the Panthers, yes.
For the Panthers.
And Connor Crisp will get ready to boot this away. Hernandez back deep to receive. Last time they almost recovered one of these. They've almost done it twice as they kind of kick it in no man's land around the 20, 25-yard line. And this time Crisp runs up and booms it down to the 9-yard line. Fielded by Zapata coming right side up to the 15, cuts it up to the 20, and he'll get tackled around the 21, 22-yard line, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10. 3:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. Medina Valley with a 19-6 lead.
Braylon Salmons on the stop there for the Panthers on special teams. Did you hear that announcement, Jared?
But no air horns?
Yes, somebody in the Panther crowd had an air horn. But I thought it's legal in outdoor stadiums that you just couldn't do it indoors, but I could be wrong.
It might be a policy of the school district also.
It could.
So Hernandez out of the shotgun here. Takes a snap, hands the ball off. Number 7 on the carry gets up to the 25-yard line where he's brought down.
Got
Picks
his
up
legs
5.
Taken out from under him by, looked like 44 Fears.
That was Robert Martinez on the carry. Split backs this time for Hernandez. Looking to run it himself on the quarterback draw up across the 30 to the 35-yard line. 10-yard pickup for Hernandez. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Crisp on the stop for the Panthers. Actually done that tackle before. That was Riley Blythe. 34, not 44.
Hernandez takes the snap again. That was a broken play as he's just going to run it right side. And he's going to run out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Picks himself up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He's run out of bounds there on the sideline.
He turned to hand it off, and everybody ran away from him. He just turned around and ran the ball.
Make something happen.
And there's an injured player down on the field, and with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue here in a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
We're back here at
Jackson Covert was the
Panther
that ran
Stadium.
Hernandez out of bounds on the previous play.
Yeah, his injured player walking off the field under his own power here. It's going to bring
Cramps
up.
are taking its toll tonight.
Yeah,
on both sides.
No, and it's humid.
There's
and
no wind.
No, and the humidity will do it to you. Hydration's key in a game like this.
Yes, it is.
So 2nd down and 5 coming up here. Ball at the 40-yard line. Hernandez looking to throw. Play action, fires over the middle. He's got a man open, and he makes the catch, and he's taken down at the 44-yard line. That was number 88 on the reception, Edward Palomo.
Jackson Covert on the coverage for the Panthers.
A 22-yard pickup down to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Burbank.
Flooded that right side of the formation with 3 receivers.
Low snap. Picked up by number 20. He's going to go nowhere. Lost a yard on the play. That was number 20, Gail Guerrero on the carry. As the snap just rolled to the left of Hernandez, and Guerrero did a good job just to pick it up and try to get something.
Said just save something out of it. Is Riley Blythe on the stop for the Panthers. Another TFL for the Panthers. Another tackle for loss.
2nd down and 11 here. Hernandez empties the backfield, send a man in motion. Going to run it himself. Looking for some room. He shakes some tackles to the 35, 30, 25. Runs out of bounds with a 1st down. Gets himself about 13 yards on the play.
McLaren run him out of bounds.
And Maury, when he gets to the edge, he's got some speed.
Yeah, one of the Panthers there took a bad angle and allowed him to get a few extra yards there.
Down to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as they try to strike here and cut this down to a 1-score game. 19-6 is your score. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, going left side to the 15, 10, 5, and he's knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal for Burbank, as that was number 7 on the carry.
Trip Robbins and McLaren on the tackle for the Panthers, but not before they move the change. It's 1st and goal.
Robert Martinez had that ball carry that time. Now with split backs, Martinez and Palomo. Hernandez takes the snap. He's going to run it himself on the quarterback draw, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown on the draw play up the middle.
And the middle just opened up, and that's a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And so Burbank answers right back with a long drive of their own. (19-12) is your score now. This is number 84, Samuel Ogwin, the kicker. Their last extra point was blocked. This one is up, and it is good. So with 1:23 to play in the 3rd quarter, your new score, Medina Valley 19, Burbank 13. As they answered right back, and now the Panthers will get the ball again, and we'll see if they can maintain a drive as they did a minute ago. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Rusty Rooster at 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville is the place to stop on your way home from work or to drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster, the place in Castroville for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. Drive through today. Fast, convenient. That's Rusty Rooster, 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows.
We're back here at SAISD, San Antonio ISD Sports Complex, and
by
Hernandez Tire and Wheel, and the Panthers send back Rips and Straughter, I believe, are back deep to receive. Burbank runs up. They won't try the onside kick. The Panthers will fan out. Actually, I think, yeah, that's Straughter and Rips back there. Left-footed kick. High end over end kick. That's going to go out of bounds. Way out of bounds. Yeah, it almost went in the stands. But, Maury, it's a 6-point game again now, and the Panther offense is going to have to get back out there. They moved the ball downfield, took 6 minutes off the clock earlier, and came away with a field goal. They'll have to go get some points again.
The ball went out on about the 35-yard line.
Yep.
So let's see if they mark off 5 yards from there, and that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're going to give it to them at the 40.
That surely ain't what Burbank had.
No, not at all.
The ball on the 40-yard line.
So Newton will come out under center. Des Wright, the lone back for the Panthers. Minute 23 to play, third quarter. Panthers start 1st and 10 from their own 40. Newton gives to Wright on the left side, and Burbank shuts that down. Gets to the 41 and 1 yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 9 coming up.
Minimum gain there. There's Cheveria on the stop there first for the Bulldogs.
Well, and you got to think Burbank got kind of pushed around in that last drive. They're going to have to sell out here to stop the run. I think they're going to have to try to make Medina Valley beat them through the air. Yeah, you can see them. They're bringing a lot of guys up there close to the line of scrimmage. Sends a man in motion. They're going to pitch it to Rips coming around the near side. Rips to the 45. Tries to shake free, gets up to the 48-yard line where he's brought down. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. That's also a place where they've got some room to run is Rips on the outside. We've seen that. Getting to the outside, the Panthers can get the corner.
That was Maez on the stop there for the Bulldogs. And the Panthers do not have to snap this ball to take to the 4th quarter.
No, I don't think they're going to. They will not, and that is going to end the third quarter of play. Your score after 3, Medina Valley 19, Burbank 13. We'll take a break and come back with the 4th quarter. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we will continue in just a moment.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
The biggest sale of the year.
Welcome back here to SAISD as we start the 4th quarter of play. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Panthers.
7 points for Burbank in that quarter, 3 for the Panthers as Burbank has cut this 10-point lead down to 6.
It was 13 points. No, it was 19-6 at one time.
And the Panthers.
And there's a false start.
And we hadn't seen that all game until the most unopportune time when you got a 3rd and 2.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Yeah, Maury, it was 16-6 at halftime. So, I mean, that there was a 10-point lead. They have cut it down. I mean, it's a 6-point game now, but it was 13 at one time. The Panthers had a 19-6 lead. It's now cut 19-13 your score, and now the Panthers facing 3rd down and 7 here from their own 43-yard line. Newton under center, 2 wide receivers here. They'll send Rips in motion, takes a snap. Rolling out, Newton's going to get yanked down to the ground.
Collar?
My goodness.
Wow. Eddie, too, had a lot of around the neck.
Yeah, no, he had him by the back of the jersey, by the shoulder pads in the back, and just slung him around. Going to get nothing out of that, no call. And it's going to be a loss of yards, and it's going to be 4th down and 10, and the penalty took you out of it.
Took you out of that 3rd down and short. Now the lonesome Panther is back out there. Is this the first time we've seen Butler back out there?
It is, and you got Zepeda back deep to receive, standing at the 15. Good snap. Butler boots it away, a high spiral kick, a good one that's going to bounce at the 22. And take a Panther bounce and roll dead at the 14-yard line. A good punt by Butler. And the Panthers down that they're going to spot it at the 15, I think. And something's going on. The Panther crowd did not like something that the referees did.
Well.
Oh, they're spotting him at the 20. They're saying he touched it?
I don't know, but what they were hollering at is number 8 with a little extracurricular activity against number 40 for the Panthers. Had him down on the ground and stood over him and kind of taunted him a little bit. And Panthers wanted an unsportsmanlike foul and didn't get the call there.
Well, so this ball spotted at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Still a good punt by Butler. But they've got the ball now down by 6 with 10:34 to play. And the snap goes over his head into the end zone. That's going to – he's going to get – out of the end zone to the 1.
Got out of the end zone.
My goodness, as he gets up to the 4-yard line, how did they not blow forward progress dead at the 1? And then he gets 3 more yards out of it.
But still.
That was number 7, Martinez, who picked that up in his end zone as the snap went over everybody's head, and he fought to get out. He got to the 4-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and a long, long way, about 25. 2nd and 26 coming up. Hernandez takes the snap, looking to throw, fires, complete, and he's knocked down immediately by number 7, James Stanton, a loss of a yard.
That is
that's the hit of the game right now.
That's the number 1 contender right there for the hit of the game. Stanton just leveled a boom on the receiver.
That was 88 Palomo on the reception, and he got met immediately. And it's going to be 3rd down and 27.
That might be the hit of the game so far.
Yeah, they gave him progress to the 24, or to the 4. Looking to throw. Hernandez steps up, fires deep down the middle. In double coverage. He got a hand to it, but he didn't make the catch. That was Zepeda trying to get to the football, and it's going to be 4th down. And Maury, they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Panthers should get good field position here after the punt.
Yeah, there's no way they can't go for it here. I mean,
no, and you have to put somebody deep to field his punt.
Yeah, 9:43 to go here in the ball game.
There is no way you go for it in this situation. No way.
The Panthers don't have anybody back deep yet. Now and he's going to punt it. Blocked! And it'll go out of the end zone for a safety.
That was Stanton that came in.
And got the block. He got the hit a minute ago, and he got the block just now. And that makes it 21-13.
Stanton with the block. Another good special teams play by the Panthers, and now the Panthers are up by 8.
And they get the ball. What a block. I mean, he came through there, blocked it out of the end zone. And that makes it an 8-point ball game. 21-13 your score with 9:39 to play.
I can't remember a game, Jared, where I've seen two safeties. I mean, two 2-point plays.
Yeah.
One safety and one you run a
I mean,
kickoff
yeah, we've seen them where they mean to be 2-point conversions, but not where they're like that.
Yeah.
You know, you get a safety and then you get the block extra point return for 2 points.
And what have we always said? There's three aspects to the game: offense, defense, and special teams. And tonight, special teams have been special for the Panthers.
And you know, a lot of times people don't realize it because it's kind of one of those hidden things. But sometimes that's the difference between a win and a loss in a ball game.
And right now, it's 4 points plus. Instead of being up by 4, you're up by 8.
Yes. And that's a full touchdown, a 2-point conversion ahead, and the Panthers are going to get the ball. They'll have to kick from the 20-yard line. Straughter and Rips are back deep to receive. I wouldn't think they'd try an onside kick here this deep in their own territory with the time left. The Panthers, I would assume, are going to get a pretty good opportunity to return one here. Hernandez is lined up to do the kicking.
The last one went out of bounds quick.
And he does squib it down the middle of the field, and it splits everybody, and the Panthers have to retreat. Straughter's going to field it at the 10. Starts upfield to the 15, 20, to the 23-yard line, and Maury, they just line drive kicked that between everybody. A lot of extracurricular going on. There's teams chatting. And, Maury, I got to say this. You know, you've been in other sports where Medina Valley's played Burbank in the playoffs, baseball, softball. We've seen all kinds of stuff from these two teams playing each other.
Well,
we saw fans get thrown out of games. We've seen we've seen all kinds of stuff.
Well, and right now, with the way the game is being officiated, there's a lot of extracurricular stuff going.
That they're letting happen.
The referees are letting this game get away from them.
Right. And nothing bad's happened yet, but it's getting to that point.
Yeah, it's getting chippy.
You're in a close ball game here. 9:30 to play. Panthers with the football at their own 24-yard line. They'll start 1st and 10. Newton under center. They'll send a man in motion. They give it to Wright up the middle, and he gets across the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Luna on the stop.
3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
And we have a player down for the Panthers, so the training staff is out there to look at the young man.
And with that, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
At North Park in Castroville, the 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
We're back here as the injured player walking off under his own power. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up here with 9:18 to play here in the ball game.
We're 2 hours and 20 minutes into this game almost, Jared. This is a slow-moving game.
Yeah, it has. The last 3 games all lasted about 2 hours and 10 minutes roughly. So 2nd and 7, Newton under center. Rincon, the lone back. They'll send a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself. Newton around the side there. Got slung around. No call again. He picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Vasquez on the stop there for the Bulldogs.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and a yard. Make it 3rd and 2.
You've got to convert here.
Yeah, you can't give them the ball right back after they just scored. I mean, I know you blocked the punt, but nonetheless, they're still down a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. 3rd down and 2 coming up here. Man in motion. Gives to Rincon up the middle, and I think he's going to have the – yep, there's a flag.
In late.
He's going to have the first down, but the flag comes in, and we'll see what it's on.
He's pointing towards the Panthers. What do they call it?
I don't know. They're still talking about
it. Tripping?
I don't know. They're still talking it over here. The referee's going to give the signal.
What? Come on. Chop block.
Chop block against the Panthers.
That's a big
That's
one.
a 15-er.
That's a 15-yarder there. And that was after the play was over that the flag came in. Wow.
When he'd have had the first down, Maury.
Yes.
Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 17.
Wow. That hurts.
Yes, it does. So now 3rd down and 17, 8:22 and counting to play here in the ball game. Panthers up by 8. Newton under center. They send Rips in motion. Takes the snap. Newton rolling right side, looking to throw. Looking for somebody. Now he's going to tuck it down and run himself. Gets up across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Picked up about 12 or 13 yards, but not going to be enough for the first down, and it's going to be 4th down. The Panthers are going to have to punt.
Blevins on the stop there for the Bulldogs.
This one's going to come down to the nitty-gritty here, Maury.
Might be the last team that touches the ball. Wins.
7:36 and counting. Butler ready to punt it away. Zepeda standing around his own 18-yard line. Good snap. Butler's punt is away, an end-over-end kick that's going to take a bounce and be downed by the Panthers at the 40 because it checked up. So it'll be Burbank football at the 40-yard line.
That was your deep snapper, Reese Hatcher, that got down there first.
He did that last week when he downed one at the 4-yard line.
Yep.
So Burbank will have the football with 7:19 to play in the ball game, down by 8 points. Panther defense needs to step up again here. They stepped up in a big way on their last series. Hernandez out of the pistol. He'll have trips out to the left. One lone back here. Now they pitch on in around, and Garcia's going to throw. Deep left side, he's got a man. He missed him. Zepeda was open. He overshot his man as they try some trickery that time, and it falls incomplete.
It looked like he quit running there for a little bit and started backpedaling instead of staying running. That was a great call. He had a man wide open. Did not convert.
Yep.
That's a break for the Panthers there.
2nd down and 10 to go. Hernandez looking to throw, sets up, fires out here in the flat. He's got Garcia open, and he's going to get slung down at the 40-yard line. They'll spot him at the 41, a 19-yard pickup and a first down.
Stanton on the coverage for the Panthers. Just a little swing route out of the backfield.
7:04 to go. Hernandez, empty backfield here, 5 wide receivers. He's going to run it himself on the draw play with some room to run. Getting to the outside to the 35, 30. Runs out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Picks up another 16 yards and a first down.
Estrada on the stop, though. And the Bulldogs have something going here.
When that draw play, they're getting the Panthers because the linemen are dropping back to pass block. And you've seen the 2 guys, they bull rushed up the side of the field, and it's leaving a big gap for him to run through. Looking to throw, fires, completes Zepeda on the screen to the right side. He's going to get down to around the 21-yard line as they fight for yardage. Not much doing that time, but it'll be second down to about 7.
Ward and Calvert on the coverage there for Medina Valley.
6:40 and counting to go. Ball at the 21-yard line. Second down and 8 to go. Split backs this time for Hernandez. Looking to throw, pump fakes. Now he's going to fire toward the end zone. Picked off in the end zone by the Panthers, and he brings it out to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20. Still down the sideline at the 30. Still on his feet to the 35, and he's taken down, and we'll see who that young man was. I didn't get his number.
Isaiah Estrada on the interception.
And picked off in the end zone, a huge play, and the trash can's out.
Let's see if Estrada can finish it off with a slam dunk here.
The trash can is out. Come on, Dwayne, show the trash can.
Boom!
Isaiah Estrada with the dunk, and the Panthers have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Huge play for the Panthers.
Yes, it was.
Intercepted in the end zone. Takes the snap, hands it to Wright over the right side. He pushes his way to the 40-yard line. Gets 3, gets 4, actually. It'll be second down and 6 coming up.
Maya's on the stop there for the Bulldogs.
5:44 to play in the ball game, and the Panthers trying to eat some clock here and eat some and keep this possession. 2 or 3 first downs.
Here.
Yes, any kind of points here give you a 2-possession game. Second down, 7 to go. Takes the snap, pitches it to Wright, looking for some room, and he gets up to about the 44-yard line.
I'm going to give him about 4 or 5.
4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up third down and 3.
Number 9 there, Vasquez on the stop.
Maury, this is a big third down here because you don't want to give it to him 3 and out again on your just after you intercept it in the end zone and give Hernandez another chance.
Nope.
On 3rd and 3, they've got 2 wideouts. Wright, the lone back. Gives it to him, and the ball's loose, and Burbank has it. It was fumbled on the exchange. I don't think he ever got it cleanly. Ball was put on the ground, and Burbank recovers it at the 42-yard line of Medina Valley with 4:35 to go.
Ezra Maez.
And a flag comes in now at the end of everything. There was nobody even. They threw the flag after talking.
On what?
I don't know. They threw the flag when both teams were on the sideline.
Nobody was even around. It's a sideline warning or something. What?
Personal foul against Burbank.
Well, we'll take that. I didn't watch. Did he toss the ball in the air after?
I don't know. I didn't see what he did with the football after the fact. So the ball would have been spotted at the 43-yard line is what the officials are saying. And
no, they're going to mark it off.
They're going to mark off 15 yards against Burbank for unsportsmanlike conduct. So that'll move it back on the Burbank side of the field. He did. It was a personal foul against Burbank, which was unsportsmanlike. It had to be. So it'll move it back to the 42-yard line of Burbank. That's where they'll start their drive. After the Panther fumble, a 15-yard penalty moves them back. 4:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Panthers with an 8-point lead. Hernandez out of the gun here. And now they're going to shift around everything here. Look at this formation, Maury. And timeout was taken by the Panthers.
That was a flag down.
No, well, there was, but the Panthers took the timeout. Coach Britt took it. You know, they swung the entire offensive line out to the left side. All that was left was the center. There was
two down, but I think
there were two flags.
Timeout before the flag.
Why would
they were going to get them for legal formation there, I believe, Jared.
Yeah. The Panthers with 2 timeouts remaining now.
Timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
4:34 to play in the ball game. Hernandez for Burbank out of the shotgun. Leads the city in total yards in San Antonio. We can see why. He unfortunately hasn't been helped out much by his receivers, but there's still 4:34 to go in this ball game, and the Panthers with an 8-point lead. That's a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. As the Bulldogs huddle up, 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line after the Panthers fumbled it. What is taking
I don't know.
so long?
This hadn't been one of the better officiating games.
No. Now they'll shift out again here. Empty the backfield. 5 wide receivers here for Burbank. Takes the snap. Going to throw over the middle. That's complete. Up to the 50. Gets down to about the 47-yard line. Maury, none of the receivers were set for at least a second before he snapped that football.
One of the players out here lined up in the receiver was number 70. A big lineman was one of the trips out here to the near side.
And I think there's an injured player down on the field. And there is. And with that, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Panther Football. And we will continue here in just a moment.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Back here, injured player walked off the field under his own power, and it's 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs from the Panther 44. Hernandez rolling out, fires complete, and he's taken down around the 41, 42-yard line, a pickup of 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Suazo Vega on the stop.
4:12 and counting on the clock here in the 4th quarter. They'll send a man in motion, empty backfield. Hernandez going to run it himself on the quarterback draw. Gets to the 40 and down to about the 36-yard line. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Martinez and Scullard Hopkins on the stop.
3:48 and counting to go. 3rd down and a yard. Hernandez going to run it to the left side. He's going to shake a tackle and tries to fall forward, and he does so to get the 1st down. Needed a yard and just did get it, Maury. And there's another injured player down on the field.
Martinez once again on the stop for Medina Valley.
And Maury, I think a lot of these injuries are all cramps. We've seen them stretching them out. It's so humid and it's so still here tonight.
Yeah.
And so with the injured player, we will take a break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
We're back here at SAISD. Injured player coming off the field.
Hernandez did just enough, Jared, to get the first down.
3:36 to play. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. From the Panther 35-yard line. Hernandez takes the snap, going to run it himself up the middle. Gets to the 31-yard line. Picks up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Vallejo taking the legs out of Hernandez.
3:20 to play. Looking to throw. Now he'll pull it down and try to run it himself, and he gets across the 30. Gets to the 30-yard line. Looks like that's where they'll spot him, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Suazo Vega and Vallejo once again for the Panthers.
So 3rd and 5 coming up. 2:46 to play. Burbank with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. But Maury, they're invested here. This is 4-down territory for them.
Oh, absolutely.
They look to the sideline for the play call here as the play clock runs down from 15. Hernandez with an empty backfield, 4 wideouts to the right. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Rolling out to the right side. Now he's going to throw. Oh, incomplete. It looked like a Panther defender got a hand on that number 4 from Medina Valley.
Got his hand in there and knocked the ball away. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th and 5, Maury.
This is the play of the game so far.
Yes, it is.
Panthers hold. I don't know how many timeouts.
They got 3. They still got all 3 of theirs, so they could get the ball back. So 2:12 to go. It's 4th down and 5, and I would imagine that Burbank is probably, I don't know if they'll use a timeout here or not. If they do and they don't get it, that hinders them with the clock.
Absolutely.
They'll send 4 wide out to the right. Empty backfield here. 8 on the play clock. Hernandez out of the shotgun here. They'll send a man in motion. Hernandez to throw. Now he's going to step up and try to run it himself. He's going to get the first down and more to the 20, 15, 10, to the end zone, and he stepped out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Looks like they'll spot him at the 6. And another injured player down on the far side of the field with 2:03 to play. It's going to be 1st and goal Burbank from the 6-yard line. And Maury Hernandez looked like he was going to throw that initially, just found some running room on the outside like he's been able to do most of this ball game.
Yeah, Panthers let him get outside the containment. And he actually hurdled a person at the 20 to get some extra yards there. And they're going to say he's at the 6. Is that where they got him?
Yeah, they got him. They had him at the 6-yard line was where it looked like they spotted him after the fact. But, yeah, he hurdled someone in it. You didn't know if he stepped out of bounds or not until the referees blew it because he did tiptoe his way to the end zone. Injured player walking off the field. So the Panthers had him 4th down and 5, and Hernandez makes it happen with his legs. Remember, too, Maury, if they do score, they've got to go for 2. Out of the shotgun here with split backs. 1st and goal at the 6. 2:03 to play in the ball game. Burbank down by 8. Hernandez takes a snap, going to run it himself, trying to find some room, and he gets down to the 5, still on his feet as they push the pile to the end zone. Touchdown, Burbank.
That was just a good second effort and a good job of not giving up on the play, and they scored a touchdown. Now the important 2-point conversion.
That makes it 21-19 with 1:55 to play. And they've got to go for the 2-point conversion, as Maury said. So here they go here with an empty backfield. Hernandez on the 2-point conversion, sends a man in motion. He's rolling out right. He's going to pull it down still, and he's going to get taken down and wrestled to the ground at the 14-yard line.
Suazo Vega with the biggest play on defense so far for the Panthers.
And the Panthers hold with 1:55 to go, and now Maury Burbank's got a decision to make. Do they kick it off and use their 3 timeouts, or do you try the onside kick? Because they're down by 2 still. So they've got a decision to make.
I don't know.
I almost think you got to try the onside here, and then if you don't get it, use your timeouts.
Yep.
What a big play by the Panther defense to stop Hernandez when they needed it the most.
I'm kind of surprised on the play call there.
Yeah.
You know, it was like he was passing all the way and didn't give himself a chance to make something happen with his legs. The Suazo Vega
which is
right there.
And not to take anything away from his passing, but his legs are his strength. Or have been at least tonight.
This evening.
Yes. So they'll tee it up at the 40. The Panthers ready for an onside kick. Hernandez has it teed up for Burbank. Strawder and Rips back deep to receive for the Panthers. Hernandez runs up, and they do kick it. The onside, and the Panthers fall on it at the 50-yard line. I think that was Stanton who fell on it.
James Stanton swallowed that onside kick up. Now, Jarrett, the Panthers are 1 first down away from winning this ball game.
Yes, because they'll have to use their timeouts now to stop the clock. The big thing here for the Panthers, Maury, is you got to protect the football.
Ball security.
21-19 the score, 1:51 to go. As we mentioned, Burbank with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. The Panthers need a first down. Looks like Rincon is the lone back for the Panthers. Newton sends a man in motion, pitches it to Strawder, and he's going to get taken down at the 44-yard line. A loss of 4 or 5 on the play. And Burbank uses their timeout with 1:46 to go, and now the Panthers with 2nd and 15 behind the chains, Maury.
Cheveria on the stop there for the Panthers.
Trying to pitch it to the outside there. This timeout brought to you by Peerless Equipment Company. And Maury, now Burbank has opportunity here because for the Panthers, you don't want to throw the ball and risk an incompletion and let them save the timeouts. You want them to use all 3. But now you got basically 2 plays here to get 15 yards on the ground.
Yep.
And they know that.
They know that, yes. Try to get the ball to one of your fastest players out there, and just a good job by number 82, Cheveria, of shutting that play down.
Or do you play surprise knowing that they're coming and just try a quick slant over the middle and catch them off guard? Newton under center. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap. Newton keeps it up to midfield, across midfield to the 48-yard line, and he gets some yards back. It's going to make it 3rd down and about 8. And a timeout taken by Burbank.
That was Trevino on the stop.
So 3rd down and 8 coming up. The ball at the Burbank 48-yard line. And, you know, Maury, here's the other thing is if the Panthers only get 5 or 6 yards here, do they go for it on 4th down? I don't think so. I think you got to try to pin them deep and make them go the length of the field.
Without timeouts, and from what I've seen, Jared, just on their special teams and their kickoffs and stuff, I don't think they got a kicker that can kick a field goal longer than 30 yards.
I don't know. Hernandez. They've had 2 kickers. Hernandez has kicked, and then they've had number 84 kick as well. I don't know.
I don't think you give them a short field if the Panthers don't.
Or if you pick up 8 yards here, don't matter.
That's a good one.
3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Rincon, the lone back. They'll send Strotter in motion. Newton's going to keep it on the option. Gets to the outside. He's got the first down. And he cuts back to the inside, still on his feet, and he's knocked down at the 31-yard line. And Maury, that's going to do it because they'll take their last time out now.
And you could go into victory formation right now.
With 1:28 to go, Michael Newton with the biggest run of the ball game at the moment as he gets the first down on the option keeper. And Burbank did not use their last time out yet, and the Panthers can let this tick down another 20 seconds to about a minute to go.
And they're just going to take a knee here and run out the clock. That's all you have to do now.
Newton under center. Takes the snap. Puts his knee down. And I think Burbank took their final timeout, and they do with 59 seconds left. And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Welcome back here to SAISD. 59 seconds left.
Timeout sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
And it'll be second down here, but Newton's going to line up in victory formation. And now the referees blow the play dead. What's going on here? All they want to do is snap the ball and put his knee down.
Well, the thing is he took a couple of steps back, and they still got it marked on the 10, so it should be second and about 12.
And that's
Not
what they're
that it
moving.
matters,
Yeah. So it'll be second down and 12 here, but Newton under center, ready to take a knee. He should only have to do that 2 more times, and he does.
Well, we got away with moving.
Oh, no, they threw a flag.
We definitely moved before the snap. I thought we did, but
Panthers are pointing towards
looks like
Burbank.
they're going to get on offsides.
You wonder if their linemen are swatting at the football, and they will mark 5 yards against Burbank for offside.
Boy, it sure looked like we had somebody move on that line.
2 seconds tick off the clock.
Guys, settle down. Don't get chippy. We should have done that a long time ago.
So Newton will go under center again here. It's taking us 3 minutes to run a play here. Can't get everything situated. The referees I'm talking about. Takes the snap, puts his knee down. And the clock will run. As they reset the play clock, and the Panthers will have to snap it one more time. With 38 seconds and counting on the clock. So it's third down, but it doesn't really matter. All they got to do is put a knee down one more time, and that will end it. Newton under center. Takes the snap, puts his knee down, and that will do it. The Panthers are going to come away with a win here. They'll improve to 1-3 on the season. The Panthers get their first win against Burbank here tonight. The Bulldogs fall to 2-2. And it is all zeros on the clock. Your final score here tonight, Medina Valley 21, Burbank 19. And they're blowing the air horns. I don't think nobody in the stands for Medina Valley cares that they don't want them to have them. They're letting them blow. And we will take a break and come back to wrap things up. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by Dotson House Moving and Construction and by North Park Chevrolet. And we will continue here in just a moment.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposals, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. On new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab. Posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados. Or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville. Or at npchevy.com.